espérate. A ver. Juega para el Gary y prender el OBS. Sí, estoy speaking. Es que parece que el OBS, como se quedó mucho tiempo puesto, pues parece que el audio estaba medio off. Habla tú, Chopper, a ver si tú también te escuchas.
Ok.
Sí, pues es que para que estar seguro que el stream también te esté escuchando.
Sí. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. 1, 2, sí, 1, 2, probando 1, 2.
Very cool. Vamos a tirar ya mismo un match.
Ok. ¿Le vuelvo a dar para jugar o ya me
Yo creo que
a
ahora mismo no hay que hacerlo. Solamente de los que se disfrasten.
Alright.
Porque ahora dicen que se escucha mejor. Ah, que tú también te escuchas bien. Ok.
Ok, perfecto.
Pero bueno, ya hasta conseguir más nadie, ¿verdad? Pues si no, pues mano, I'll rock it with
Le
you.
escribí a la gente, si no.
Ah.
That's totally fine. I need the bracket whenever you can.
Sí, te lo envío ahora. Esto por aquí. Te envié también un invite de Smash GG para que lo aceptes también.
Ok.
Ok, yo creo que vamos a correr Headshot y The Hunk.
Headshot y The Hunk.
Sí. ¿No escuchas ese tag? Ese dice aquí que es de California, actually. Se metieron un par de gente de afuera, de US.
Sí, aquí está Capitancito también de la República.
Sí, de República lo vi.
That's interesting.
Estamos activados.
Ok.
Y como siempre se llenó cuando estaba por cerrar. Que ahí se llenaron los 32.
Alright, there's a couple of people in here. Ears, Blast, Tweet, Havoc, Sale, Mitten, Tama.
Le voy a dar Smash por si acaso. ¿Verdad? ¿Cómo? Espérate.
You just press the plus button.
¿The what?
Le va a dar smash para que no se vaya a la harina.
Ajá, exacto. Sí, por si acaso. Sí, porque ahorita se nos fue.
Okay. So we're about to see the first round, which is Chopper versus Mono.
I have a sick Mario. My tactic is to just make him think I'm doing nothing.
Stand there menacingly.
Sí. Nada, que están esperando a que lleguen. El primer match va a ser Headshot contra D-Honk. So, para la gente que está sintonizando, pues pronto ya mismo se va a empezar. Y después de eso seguimos con los otros matches para torneo. Pero ya la otra gente ya pueden empezar a jugar como tal la primera ronda en Smash GG. Ya accesaste el link, ¿verdad?
Sí, I'm already admin.
Okay.
And I'm seeing the bracket, so. Y'all are gonna see a couple of scrubs play Smash.
Sí, pero
Headshot.
en verdad, we're just waiting for the time. Que la gente no piensen rápido que esto es como que, diablo, esta gente, ese Mario que... Ya mira, we're just killing time para que la harina no se esto, porque si la harina se queda mucho tiempo y nadie hace nada ni juega, pues nos tumban. Eso es medio bad trip. Y aquí está con uno de los commentators reconocidos de Smash, con el Chopper. Muchos lo conocerán porque cuando hay torneos de cualquier cosa siempre se hypea en el crowd gritando. Yo no he visto a alguien gritar más duro en un SPD de Zangief que tú. Es más, hasta me acuerdo, fue en el Winter Clash del año pasado y todo. Cuando el GM me le ganó un round, creo que fue a mí. Y tú, ¡damos! Y yo, damn. No sabía que Chopper usaba Zangief.
I really like Zangief. I actually like grapplers overall. My main character in Tekken is King. Y I use Bowser in this game también.
You play Tekken? I did not know this.
Yeah, Tekken is one of those
guilty pleasure.
Yeah, I love that. I love Tekken, and I play it for fun basically. Smash isn't like competitive, pero I gotta love Tekken.
All fights are, como dice Tekken, all fights are personal.
Every time.
Pero que mono se hace el Shoryuken, espérate.
Ah, that was good.
Oye, la conexión te está corriendo bien. También. Para mí está corriendo bien.
Good. Yeah, so far so good.
Sí. Oye, ¿no viste el personaje nuevo de Tekken? Fakuram. Es que él se pronuncia bien raro, pues yo vi a alguien que era tailandés y el nombre suena súper diferente cuando lo pronuncia en tailandés. Pero el personaje es súper...
He looks really, really good.
He looks really intimidating también. No, y tiene un unblockable en la pared. Creo que él tiene una patada que hits a charged up kick. Y es unblockable si es en la pared. Pero porque chistoso este mono, Toxin, tú no me ganas en este juego. En Smash yo te gano. Mira eso. Yo te pego un Shoryuken así, esto es Street Fighter. Ponte guapo, ponte guapo. Diablo.
Gotta do that BMB.
Sí. Es más, yo voy a decirle a Toxin que son sensei mío y que me enseña a jugar Smash.
Oh,
mira, si mete...
caught the banana, dude. Nice.
I what?
You caught the banana while I was throwing it.
Nice. I caught the banana while mashing, but yeah.
De los macheros el reino de los cielos.
Sí. Ay, Dios mío. Vamos a ver si estos ya están adentro. ¿Cuánto tiempo? Día 15. Sí. Ok. Ya saben. Diablo, ese gatillero me prendió. Y ahora vamos a ver si Honk ya está. Nacho, par de gente dicen que en Yauco se fue la internet.
Oh no.
Sí, que por lo menos 4 que hay registrados creo que son de Yauco. Ok, ve a Headshot.
Okay, so Headshot's in there.
Sí.
Falta the Hunk, right?
Sí.
So in the meantime, están jugando en brega ahora mismo Capitancito, que es number 1 seed, contra Melashu Pasrico. Zapdos beat Enver 2-0, so he advances to the next round. Josefino is DQ'd, so Hot Link PR
Sí.
advances to the next round. So he faces the winner against Hyper and W Gamer. Headshot, and the hunk should be. After that, we have Tama Alfie.
Por eso aquí yo puse que es Havoc y JP. Ok, pues nada, pues nada, que headshot por ahora, pues vamos a tirar a esos dos, Havoc y JP.
Okay.
La gente se registra para coger DQ. I don't get it. Fíjate, el primer torneo de Dragon Ball, Nacho se tuvo como 5 DQ. También. ¿Qué está dando acá? Falta JP. Si entra. Ya. Ahí. pasando con JP. Que dice JP que le está tirando error. Pero el número de cuarto está bien porque Havek ya entró. Ahí. A ver si hace él. A mí me huele que fue que escribió 0 en vez de Q. Yo no sé por qué estos no han entrado todavía a la arena. ¿Cuánto tiempo llevamos afuera ya?
No llevamos mucho tiempo.
Ahí entraron. Ok. Finally, we get our first official match del torneo.
All right. The battle is about to start. Here we go. It's going to be Havok and JP, right?
Sí.
Okay.
Algo que es King K. Rool, ¿verdad?
Mm-hmm. Arguably the best King K. Rool we have. They're not many, but he's still the best. What's going to be interesting now is how we are going to see the projectile game from both characters actually be on display. So JP is actually maintaining stage control and using thunder as much as possible, whereas Havok needs to find a way to engage. And a rapid succession of fairs and an up air to rack up good damage onto Havok, who's already at 101%. Good movement by JP overall. Havok needs to find some sort of move that he can do to actually get inside, but a back air is going to take away that stock.
Ah, súper rápido.
So now that we're seeing him, like Havok is actually getting a lot more aggressive on the inside, and that's exactly what you want to do against a Robin. So that Arcfire is going to do some more damage on. Let's see how Havoc can actually respond to the damage. 91% in setting up an edge guard situation. That's not going to be up to Noble Veil right now. And a rapid jab to 64. I like how JP is actually maintaining stage control, making sure he's in the middle, and Havoc is not comfortable enough to actually execute any of his moves. A couple of good Arc Thunders take him to the side, and he actually goes for the full blast, but it's not going to do anything. Havoc is going to send him to the outside, and a good dash attack. It's going to take away his stock, so let's see how he's going to regroup now. Good grab by Havoc. But again, we see JP actually doing what he's been doing since the beginning of the game, even though Havoc is trying to use projectiles like Blunderbuss or his crown to actually get some damage onto him. It's a good down tilt done by Havoc as well. And suddenly, he's actually looking a lot better. The up smash is not going to connect, but at 99 to 152%.
Oh, wow.
Well,
Down there.
yeah, the down B is actually going to get some damage up and a back air to Havoc lose a stock. So 87% is not that bad for Havoc. And we see, if you saw now, the dash attack actually went through Robin's arc fires because he has super armor on it, meaning that he can go through different attacks depending on the strength of it.
What's this matchup considered? Is it like favorable for Robin?
Yeah, a lot of tier lists actually have K. Rool as one of the worst characters in the game. How Havoc can actually make sure that he has some sort of advantage is using, as you see right now, using more projectiles, and his down B or counter actually reflects projectiles too. So maybe he would want to do that for the next game. And we saw the super armor coming into play once again.
Yeah, he's gotten a few reads with that.
Oh, broke the shield. Let's see how he's going to charge it up. What is he going to do? It actually ups to... Okay. He tried to style on him. He tried to style on him using a couple of arc fires and then hitting him with one final attack, but doesn't...
Now he's enraged, though. So now I've...
Yeah, it's actually very dangerous for Robin.
Caught him with
snipes him out of the air with that thunder. So he really needs to be careful with those setups. Considering we are in a Wi-Fi environment, it's a lot more difficult to get them, but JP actually manages to get that first game, so that's actually pretty good for him.
Okay. It's now 1-0. Let's see what happens now. You think he'll change, or does he only use King K. Rool?
As far as I know, he's only using King K. Rool. So what he's gonna try to do now should be keep pressing the issue like he was on the first, at least. The last minutes of the game, he was actually being a lot more aggressive and getting on Robin's face because Robin needs a lot more time to set up. So if you don't give him the space to breathe, then it should be more favorable for him. However, JP has been looking pretty solid with this projectile game, and it's looking like he might change character, actually. Let's see what's going to happen right now, because he actually went to the outside of the ring. I do not know if he has another character. The K. Rool is it's the only thing that I've seen so far.
Que entro. Vamos a ver, estoy chequeando a ver cuál va a ser el próximo match ahora.
Alright.
Como hubo un par de DQ, a ver si Headshot contra Neko. Si es que ambos están y no han jugado.
Okay. So going into game 2 now, K. Rool and Robin once again. It was a change of stage right now, so Battlefield is going to help Havoc move around the projectiles of JP. And that's pretty good movement so far. And different to the beginning of the first game, Havoc is the one actually establishing more stage control. But he's in danger right now considering he's on the outside. Though K-Rool does have a good recovery, so it's not going to be so bad. Blunderbuss to send Robin on the outside and being a lot more aggressive at what he wants in the first game at the beginning of it. Now JP seems to be throwing a lot of hitboxes. It appears to be random, trying to catch Havoc on the jump, but Havoc is being a lot more patient. That said, JP is actually establishing the center of the stage and a good Arc Thunder. Let's see if he can capitalize on this edge guard.
Oh wow, I'm trying to get back.
Yeah, but it's not going to be that difficult for him to come back. As I mentioned before, K-Rool actually has a really good recovery. So 57 to 50, 157 to 58 is not that bad for Havoc if he gets just the right hit, just like he did with that dash attack. So 77 right now, and you saw that he was using K-Rool's up air. It has a lot of recovery, so he needs to be careful not to use it too far down. And a key thing of what he can do with the blunderbuss is exactly what he did. So he actually throws the tornado out and actually goes through the platform, trying to make a JP escape, setting up an edge guard situation, but the back air is going to take away that stock. So far, we are seeing that Havoc is actually adapting really well to JP's projectile game, a good forward tilt to send him to the outside, and again, the blunderbuss into play, trying to catch the 2-frame with that down air, or at least the recovery, and the forwarder is not going to do it. Good DI done by JP and a good nair to actually set up a good recovery. And now he gets planted. That was actually really good.
Yeah, that was a really good punish try when he was trying to come back.
Yeah, he actually set it up with the nair, making sure that he was going to be a lot more difficult for him to recover. So once the up B went up, he actually spiked him down. So that was good. A good edge guard situation done by Havoc overall. The dash attack is not going to connect, and I saw that JP was actually going to go for the grab. He should have done to the other side, because K-Rool has one of the dash attacks that actually goes through you if you throw it at the beginning, and that's a good setup as well. We see the arc fires paying dividends for JP, and actually the hit stun of the move, but that's actually a very interesting decision done by JP. Going downward and then going to the other side, confusing Havoc a little bit, and Havoc is already in his last stock with 75%. Another edge guard situation. Let's see if Havoc can capitalize. Not gonna do the damage just yet. Blunderbuss sending him to the left side. And going for those setups again, they're not quite paying dividends. And you see the counter pick that Havoc actually had towards Battlefield. If you saw JP actually jumping and trying to get for the arc fire, the platform did not let him land that on the stage. So it's a good count. That's part of the reason why Havoc chose this stage in the first place, making sure that his arc fire setups are not as
useful,
effective. Yeah, as useful and as effective, and a good back air to take away that stock. This is not out of the realm of possibility just yet, but let's see if, good recovery done by Havoc. Let's see if JP can actually maintain a projectile game, that just to make sure that he does not get in, because you do not want to get in with a raged King K-Rool. A good 37%. And Havoc just patiently waiting.
Yep, picking a spot.
Okay, so if that were with the regular sword, the electric sword that Robin has, it would have killed. But at the moment, he actually used up all of the energy that the sword requires. And
nice
that's a good
punish.
fair to take away. Yeah. So actually trying to set up for something else, and Havoc trying to go in. But as I mentioned before, it's actually very difficult for Kato to go in. So you have limited options. For example, falling Nair is an option that you can do, but if you do it incorrectly, you can get punished like JP actually did with the forward air. So JP advances with the 2-0 over Havoc.
Okay, next we're gonna have a Headshot and Neko. So let's update that on the bracket.
Okay. Meanwhile, we see Capitancito actually taking on Zapdos. We also have Hyper beating W Gamer by DQ. Headshot versus Neko, as I mentioned before. Tama and Mitten actually going up, gonna play right now. Mitten beating Splitsify 2-0. Zeon beating Egg 2-0. So that's the update you gotta make here. ¿Hiciste update al JP?
Sí, ya le hice update.
Alright.
Sí, pues Mitten y Marcel les toca después de Headshot y Neko. Pero no veo a Headshot. He's not. Está on his way. Tatito, yo ni sabía que se podía recuperar. Es que estoy viendo los responses en el stream. By the way, shout out a Tatito y a Toxin, que Toxin está, como siempre, trolero. Conmigo, pero yo tengo un cariño brutal a ese tipo. Tipo un loquito. Ahí entró Headshot. Oye, ¿tú has visto Attack on Titan, Robert?
I have.
Let me send you this. Like, acabo de ver algo demasiado.
Please do. In the meantime, we got Headshot repping my main in Smash Bros. Ultimate, or at least used to be, with Ridley, and we have Echo actually going Lucina. So this is actually going to be very interesting. Ridley being one of the larger characters in the game, but not the heaviest, getting some damage onto himself. But he does have a couple of limbs that can help him establish a better neutral game, making sure that he keeps a distance. But Neko is actually going in, and a good recovery done by Headshot. And let's see how he's actually going to go down. So Nair is one of Ridley's best tools coming out at frame 8. And his back air as well is actually a really good tool, but you cannot land with that back air because it does have quite a few end lag. A good up smash. Up smash is actually very deceptively fast, and up B, as you saw Headshot do now, can be a really good mix-up for what you're going to recover on the stage. A good command grab to send him to the outside. And look at Headshot going so deep all the way down there. And Neko needs to be careful, especially when he's going to recover. You see up B when can be angled in certain directions, but it has a particular way to recover. So for example, if you hit directly downward, like you saw now Headshot doing, that hitbox, active hitbox, completely spikes at every time. So Headshot, what he's gonna do on the ledge, he can sometimes go upwards. And Neko trying to use a counter to bait out Headshot's recovery, not gonna pay dividends to him. We saw the skewer coming out from headshot, but Neko taking Ridley all the way up to 199%. And the good a couple of Skyrim logos, as I like to call it, for 44.
Ah, yeah,
And
it does look like the logo, right?
so that's a good punish by Neko as well. Ridley's down air is actually very punishable, and this is pretty much going to be Ridley's game as Headshot is playing him right now. So he's going to send him to the corner. He's going to use those neutral beats to make sure that he gets the frames and the two framing of him, and a good parry.
Oh my god, that almost hit him.
A good B reverse by Neko to avoid that forward smash, but actually Ridley grabs him, sends him to the side, and that's game by Headshot. So we saw the command grab being very important for Headshot's game at the ledge, and he did a really good job. Now, Lucina is considered a very good character in the game, but in order for you to take full advantage of her abilities, you got to make sure that you play a good neutral. So it's one of those characters that she is easy to use but difficult to master, especially with the limbs and the disjointed hitboxes. You got to make sure to space out your moves correctly, and if you don't, you can get punished for it. And that's why Ridley specifically, and that's why Ridley specifically is actually a good pick against sword fighters overall. That's what I like to do. As one of the reasons why I played Ridley in the first place is because I don't like playing against sword characters, and most of the characters that I have, be it Mario, Pikachu, are a lot smaller. So if you have disjointed hitboxes like Ridley does, it's a lot easier for you to actually go and play up against sword characters. And a lot has to do with the fact that Headshot is one of the best players here. So his game plan is going to make sure that what he did was make Neko get on the ledge, and he's going to punish accordingly.
You might be switching, right? Lobito.
See. Now he's staying with the same pick. I think that what they're doing is they're selecting a character and moving the stage so they can counter pick. So game 2, going up to town and city, and Headshot starts up almost connecting with that sweet spot of the skewer. If you get hit by that spot specifically, you get 50% damage. It's a very risky move, and good forward smash to punish Lucina's up B. Going across the stage, beautiful recovery done by Headshot. I really like how he's just making sure that he reacts to what Neko is doing rather than just throwing random hitboxes.
Okay.
Trying to go for another skewer again.
Okay, Tweet just won 2-0.
Okay.
His match versus Bloss. Oh, no, he has to play ears after.
Okay, so what Neko is doing right now is taking more center stage than what he did in the first game. So it's a lot more difficult for Headshot to actually try to approach. A good neutral will be to send him to the side, and a good back air as well. So Neko is actually adapting really well to what Headshot is doing, making sure that he keeps center stage against specifically Ridley, but now is going to set up another edge guard situation. And you see that the neutral B now is going to cover a lot of get up options from the ledge. That's why he was throwing them out. So 97% right now to Neko. Throws an upward and sends him to the side. And a good weight by Headshot, actually taking him with that up smash. And you see that he actually turned around and up smash because the first active frames, the active hitboxes of that move are from the backside. So Headshot turns around, makes sure that he waited for Neko to release shield and uses up smash to take away. That's actually really good done by him. But now Neko is doing exactly what he did in the second stock. and trying to bait out Ooh! That's what I mentioned before. Up B downward has an active spike box and it can hit lower from the ledge. So it's actually a very, very effective two-framing tool because it literally not only two frames but also gets it before you get to two frames. So Neko tried to recover, unfortunately gets spiked, and Headshot moves on with the 2-0.
Yeah. Now we're gonna have a Mitten and Tama. But I don't see Tama here yet.
Okay, so Tweet beat Blast, and Ears beat Earthbound and Hydrate Nolan. So Tweet versus Ears in bracket, moving on. So on loser side, Enver beat Melashu Pasrico 2-0. And the rest have pretty much been DQs. Alfie versus Splitsify is getting played right now, and Blast versus W Gamer as well.
Mira, mono, tocar el control porque la pantalla está oscura, please.
¿Qué? Sí.
Tocar con... Okay, aquí.
Sí, es que a veces pasa así. No
hay que estar machando el control
Sí.
en algún momento.
La verdad que es que Marcy está jugando por Tama.
Oh, okay. So it should be Marcy y Mitten ahora.
Sí.
Right?
Ahí entraron. Oye, Animal Crossing, ¿tú lo estás jugando?
No lo he comprado, ¿Tú lo tienes?
No, pero everybody's playing it. Hacho, todo el mundo...
Maybe I should pick it up because everybody seems to be having fun with it.
Hacho, todo el mundo está haciéndose millonario con los villages y los islands. Ok, ya Tweet está porque Tweet y Ears son el match que viene después, que está en standby. Esto ahora es el match de hecho de la Winners Round 2. Este match también es Winners Round 2. El que viene ahora.
So the last time that I checked, Mitten was actually using Zero Suit Samus and Yoshi, and Marcy has a lot of different characters that he likes to use. Mainly Mewtwo and Bayonetta have been the last few, and we see Ears on the battle arena as well, waiting.
That Mini Koopa.
Meanwhile, we have a couple of people. We have quite a crowd that is spectating in game too.
But it'd be cool if they had like little like flags and be like, yeah, what's up? Like cheering for the arena. Como the way that Guilty Gear and Dragon Ball has the walking emojis and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
¿Y por qué no jugaste tú, Chopper? Y comentas tu propio match mientras lo juegas.
Ah, no, yo no puedo hablar y masticar a la vez. Imagínate si estoy jugando.
Eso no, a mí me pasa. Cuando yo estoy streameando como que matches en Ranked, la gente dice como que, pues para escuchar. Y de momento, like, yo digo, ok, I'm gonna try to talk this through. Y de momento, empiezo a hablar al principio, super silent, se acaba y yo, damn it, forgot to keep talking.
Yeah, it's difficult. Es que es difícil.
Es difícil, especialmente si estás bien concentrado, pues es como dices, si tú estás jugando and you feel really laid back, like it's easier to talk, porque tú sientes, pero cuando un ejemplo, ¿sabes? El meme que dicen que cuando el match es en serio, que te enseñan un tipo sentado bien relaxed y de momento se echa para el frente. Pues así mismo. Como que yo puedo estar hablando en un match tranquilo mientras lo juego hasta que... Oh, wait. I'm almost gonna lose. Wait. A ver.
Okay, so
Mewtwo.
we're going into game one. So as I mentioned before, Mewtwo and Bayonetta are Marcy's characters, and we have been going for the Zero suit. So Mewtwo, considering the previous iteration of Smash, has been not one of the best characters in game. He does have a couple of good setups, but actually going in with the disable and just hitting him with a forward smash. Marcy is actually playing really well. And what I was gonna say was that coming into this game, rather than anything else, Mewtwo was considered one of the characters that got mostly nerfed because of the in-game mechanics of the game. So you have directional air dodges in this game, whereas in Smash 4 you could just literally spam air dodges, and whenever Mewtwo actually goes for the dodge, he disappears, and a good up smash to take away that first stock, but he disappears, and it's a lot more difficult for you to hit him in mid-air. And Marcy right now is taking advantage of the fact that Mewtwo still has a couple of good moves, especially with Shadow Ball coming into play. Shadow Ball can actually set up for different amount of moves because it has a really good hit stun at the end of it, right? So he actually teleports and tries to get the center of the stage. So what Mitten is going to try to do is actually weave in, get some damage, and get out. Mewtwo also having a pretty big hurt box. His tail is mostly a hurt box, but Marcy actually mixes up his game to make sure that he's very elusive and constantly just setting Mitten on the outside.
Yeah.
So Mitten is actually establishing a better game right now, using a lot of down B. And so I think Mitten what should have done, if he saw the rapid jabs, after the 11th hit of a rapid jab, he can actually go to the other side of the character, and it will be the roll will be completely invincible. So instead of waiting for it, he could have just gone up and maybe grab him, set up a different option for him. Shadow Ball actually getting the down B, and he didn't have any other recovery options. Maybe instead of going for the up B, he could have used side B, maybe Zaire, and use his whip to actually grab on to the ledge. But maybe he thought that he was actually going to recover safely. Meanwhile, Marcy is playing really well, using those up tilts to make sure that Mitten doesn't go on top. And now it's Mitten's turn. He's using a lot more Nair for this part of the game. He had been going downward with his side B, as you saw before, but to no avail. And that's a good read. He knew he was going to drop shield, so he just empty hops, disable, and that's pretty much like a broken shield. You can get punished for it. And Mewtwo actually head cells and hits him with a forward smash to take away that stock. So that's a...
Sí, no, que Tweet está pompeado.
Tweet's getting pumped, and Mitten is needs to figure out how to take advantage of Zero Suit's movement. I saw a lot of side B used, and while it is an effective kill tool, it's not exactly the greatest move to actually space him out. He might want to use a lot more Zairs or Nairs and make sure that he spaces them properly, especially with Mewtwo's disjointed moves. Oh no.
Ahora es que la gente. A ver, ¿crees que tiene algún otro personaje? On deck.
He does use... Él usa Yoshi también. Y
Would that be a good pick contra Mewtwo?
Yo creo... I think Zero Suit should be able to take it, but if he feels uncomfortable playing against Mewtwo for lack of matchup knowledge and he feels a lot more comfortable with Yoshi, that could be also a possibility.
Yo creo que están ya mismo ready ellos otra vez. ¿Estás bien?
So Marcy is actually going to stay with Mewtwo, and we'll see if Mitten can actually stay, opting for the Zero Suit once again.
¿Cogió a Yoshi?
Yeah,
he did.
He's picking Yoshi now. So he picks Yoshi. I think he's going to feel a lot more comfortable using a better projectile. For him, Yoshi does have the egg toss that gives him more mobility as he uses it. So we'll see how he's actually going to use his egg tosses to set up a better game. However, Mewtwo does have his Confusion, which on up close, it's a command grab, but it can also serve as a projectile reflector if need be. In the meantime, Marcy's going to stay with his game plan as he was doing before. So he's going to try to be a lot more patient, considering that Mitten is going to maintain a distance. And you see that Marcy's using Shadow Balls into dash attack just to make sure that he grabs up some more damage. Trying to go for the down smash as Mitten goes up close to him. And we see the Shadow Ball once again to set up. So the good thing about Yoshi is he can throw out a lot of moves, and because of his ability to actually do really well, unfortunately Marcy SD's on that stock, but because Yoshi has a lot of moves that have low recovery, he can actually set up into a bunch of damage in game, keeping that second jump alive just to make sure that he does not get killed in that stock. So we see Mitten actually is Yoshi pick being a lot better for him this time around. I like how he used the egg roll down B and actually shoots up diagonally forward just to keep away. So he's doing exactly what he should have been doing with ZSS. Basically, you get in, you do some damage, and you get out. And a good grab by Marcy to take away that stuck up throw being one of Mewtwo's premier kill throws. So as I mentioned before, a lot of spacing out with those fairs, accompanied with an up air and good recovery by him. So throwing out constant hitboxes to make sure that Marcy does not go in freely. So he goes for the dab, and Yoshi Bomb actually takes it from him. So Marcy getting a little bit over towards Mitten. So he's just weaving and bopping, and Marcy is losing his patience a little bit. He's trying to figure out how to get in and go for hard reads, such as charging up the forward smash, just to bait out some sort of movement by Mitten. Meanwhile, Marcy has a lot of patience in regards to recovering from the ledge. And a good disable and a good grab to send him to the outside. But Yoshi is deceptively heavy in this game as well. The bad thing about that up smash from Mewtwo's up smash, it's that it doesn't cover. It really isn't that good, for lack of a better word. You can fall out of it, and it's a lot more difficult for you to do it. Better options are forward smash and down smash. Down smash specifically, since it has so little recovery time. Meanwhile, Mitten is doing pretty much just waiting for him to approach. He does have the percentage in stock lead. He does not need to go forward. So he's just going to keep shielding and trying to bait out something, any movement that Marcy is going to go down. A good shadow ball by him. He actually takes away the second jump, but to no avail. And up smash out of shield is going to take away that stock. So 1 game apiece for each player.
So it's 1-1 now.
Yeah, it's 1-1. So going into game 3, we might see the run back, though I saw that Marcy was actually not comfortable facing the Yoshi at all. So and Mitten was playing a lot more patient, using his egg tosses to make sure he sets up for more damage. Meanwhile, Marcy was actually trying to figure out how he was going to get in, but it wasn't quite working. He might want to go full throttle and pick Bayonetta just so he can keep getting in as much as he can. Or he can actually figure out, okay, I need to adapt a little bit more to what he is doing. Maybe throw out some more confusion until he can reflect the egg tosses and find other ways to mitigate Yoshi's hitboxes.
So does Marcy have another character? Or...
Yeah, he uses a couple of characters. He has been playing Peach, for example. I've seen a couple of his videos, and he also uses Day.